Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October 5th. We are at the best MMA gym in Santa Rosa County, RTC Recreation Training Facility. Today we are coming in here, having a few fighters who will be competing on our next upcoming event, November 5th, November 9th at the heart of San Francisco Kezar Pavilion. Now let's introduce the one and only shirtless fighter, Carlos Sanchez. Carlos Sanchez don't speak a whole lot of English, but let's try to get the best out of him. And Carlos, let's introduce yourself to all the MMA fight fans out there. Where are you born and raised?
¿De dónde eres? Tu nombre y...
Soy de Mariscala de Juárez.
Tell him to talk to the camera.
habla a la cámara y poquito más de eso.
Soy de Mariscala de Juárez, Juárez de León.
¿Cuántos años tienes?
Tengo 20 años
¿Y cuánto tiempo has entrenado?
y tengo un año y unos meses entrenando.
I've been training for about a year and a few months.
A year and a few months. Now you're taking on a fighter that is from Sacramento, Toro Z Muay Thai, Daniel Euler. We don't know much about him. All we know is he's 0-1, correct? He's 0-1, and your guy's fighting in the catch weigh 165 pounds. So what do you walk around with right now, Carlos?
¿Cuánto estás pesando ahorita?
162.
It's weighing around like 170-ish.
170-ish. So you're not really cutting a whole lot of weight. Now, what do you know about your opponent?
¿Qué sabes del oponente?
No mucho. No conozco mucho.
Doesn't know a lot about him.
Okay, so now, for the physicality that we look like, I met your opponent last week. He looks kind of a little shorter and more stockier, more like it's going to be a grappler, you know, and you're a little bit taller and lankier. What's your game plan coming into this fight?
Y dice que él ayer estaba con él, yo que estaba un poquito más chaparrito que ti, entonces tú te estás planeando hacer contra él.
Pues haciendo pues las cosas como salgan, como se ven.
He said it doesn't really matter how it goes, you know, he can do the striking, he can do the ground game, he's ready for it all.
Okay. Do you do a little homework on your opponent?
Haces tu tarea en el peleador con que vas a pelear. Yeah, he didn't do no homework on that opponent.
You don't care, just go in the fight.
Yeah,
That's
he's
pretty
ready.
awesome. And what country were you born again?
Mexico.
Mexico. So the people always, Dana Wise always say, you fight like a Mexican. That's a compliment. So it look like you're gonna bring the fire into the cage on November 9th. Now, do you have a lot of friends and families in this county?
Dice que tiene mucha familia aquí en Santa Rosa.
Varios tíos, sí.
Yeah, he's got a lot of family out here.
Now, do you have a full-time job, Carlos?
Well, I mean, as you can see, he's straight off of lunch. He's a full-time cement worker, so
Cement worker.
Yeah, he's doing cement, doing concrete, so working all the time.
That's a perfect job to cut weight. That's a tough job to cut weight. Now, if people want to get a hold of you to come watching you fight, do you have Instagram? People can reach out to you.
Tu handle de Instagram. ¿No te lo sabes? ¿No te lo sabes? Sácalo. He doesn't know it by memory. He's gonna have to pull it out. He doesn't do a lot of socials, but he has an Instagram. Sácalo, put it.
¿Mi nombre?
Sí, Instagram.
Carlos.
Sácalo. It's okay. Para que lo vean.
With Discover Goma here.
I got y'all, man. Don't sleep. Right there. Follow him on Instagram. Go get your tickets.
So let me see the Instagram. All right, it's 157A Carlos. That's his Instagram. Carlo. 157A Carlo. Making sure you guys follow him. And how long you been doing concrete work?
¿Cuánto tiempo has trabajado en
2 años.
I'm doing it for about 2 years.
2 years. That's a hard job. Are you a union work or private contractor?
¿Trabajas con unión o eres con privado?
Es una compañía.
Yeah, he works for just a separate company, like its own company.
Okay. And how old are you right now, Carlos?
What's your age?
20.
He's 20 years old.
20 years of young age. Wow.
Young guy.
Young guy. Now,
Young guy.
what made you want to step in the cage and fight?
¿Qué te hizo querer pelear?
Pues siempre me ha gustado, pues pelear siempre me ha gustado. Y siempre pues he pensado pues en peleas y todo, entonces
He said he's
me hace
always,
sentir bien, es como estar en casa para mí. Me gusta.
he said he's always kind of like fighting, watching fighting, and just doing it himself. So he's kind of wanting to get in the cage and get a feel for it.
Now, do you watch a lot of mostly boxing, Muay Thai, or MMA?
¿Tú ves mucho boxeo o MMA? MMA, much more MMA.
Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
Tu peleador favorito ahorita de MMA.
Conor McGregor, Khabib.
Conor McGregor and Khabib.
They hate each other, but who you like more?
¿Cuál te gusta más de los dos?
Khabib.
Khabib.
Khabib?
Yeah, that's Khabib.
I'm Conor McGregor. Now, if your opponent, Daniel Rui, Euro, watching this interview, what do you have to say to your opponent, Daniel?
Dice que qué le quieres decir a tu oponente que está viendo el video.
Pues, pues que se esfuerce y que le vaya muy bien.
Said work hard and he wishes the best for him.
That's pretty awesome.
Humble beast.
Humble beast. All right. Now, for more information about this upcoming fight card, guys, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. We are updating the website this weekend. A lot of fights on the card. It's probably about 24 fights on this upcoming event, November 9. It's Zhong Cage Fighting Series number 11. It's going down. Follow me on Instagram. We'll have some big news on our next upcoming grappling event. It's going to be hosted on Stockton, downtown Stockton. We're building a grappling studio over there with a 20-foot, 22-foot brand new round cage. We are putting on a grappling match. It's a pro grappling. And then also next year, March, we are possibility of doing a MMA event, the biggest event we'll be hosting in Santa Rosa. So making sure you guys stay tuned, man. We are moving our event up here. So definitely all the fighters want to get on the next upcoming card. Make sure you guys PM me. So now, do you have any special loved one, training partners, coaches, supporters that you want to shout out to?
¿Le quieres dar gracias o un saludo a alguien en el video?
Pues a mis entrenadores y a mis compañeros de equipo.
¿No más?
Sí.
He said he just wants to shout out the team and the coach for pretty much helping him through this camp and helping him get better.
That's pretty awesome. Now, I hope next time I interview you, you can speak a little bit more English so people can actually hear what you're saying, and I think it will be cool.
Dice que para la otra gustaría poquito que vieras un poquito más inglés para que sepan qué estás diciendo tú.
Do you go to school on English?
No.
Get a white girl.
Dice que te encuentres una
Fastest
noviecita blanca para que te
No.
Fastest way to learn English.
dice que es lo más rápido para encontrar, para saber inglés.
All right, guys. For more info, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This event is a live stream pay-per-view nationwide. You cannot make it to the event. Making sure you guys order your live stream pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for all the love and support, so we can share all the contents with all the Bay Area fighters, and it's gonna be awesome. And once again, we have Carlos Sanchez making his MMA debut. Debuters, it's hard to say what they're going to do under the light and the pressure, and I'm looking forward to watching this young man making his own history. So definitely a blessing. Good to have you on board, brother. Thank you, Carlos. I'm Zhong signing out. Stay tuned.